Mr. OK TV 的观众朋友们，大家好，我是兴隆。今天我们的摄影棚很荣幸邀请到 Dr. Kim Lee 跟大家说声好 ，Say hi。Hi。OK， 我们第一个问题要问 Dr. Kim Lee 的就是 ，We feel very honored to have you here, present here to tell everyone, share everyone your personal story. I ask you a question.
Thank you.
Tell audience about yourself first.
My name is Kim Lee, and I came from Vietnam. But actually, I have migrated from Vietnam to America as a boat people. After the fall of Saigon in 1975, my family and I discovered that it's very difficult to live under the communist regime because they have the three-generation punishment. That means my children and my grandchildren will not have the same opportunity of whatever education or work. I feel like our freedom is our right. So 4.5 years living with the communists is enough. I made a great escape and sacrificed my life. Either I will have freedom or I will die. I accept that. Unfortunately, my younger sister, her husband and her baby died from the escape.
听了之后，就是我感觉到，真的是人类真的需要自由。在以前很久前的那个越南，就是没有这样的人权和自由。我们继续听这精彩的故事。
I don't know if you have read book about the escape from the war. I myself never did when I made the escape. So and many people were very naive. Actually, I cannot find the word to describe the difficulty to escape even from our house in Saigon to the south, which is Kiên Giang. There were many checking points that we had to pass, and we had to travel about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning until the morning.
In the morning?
Yes, and then we meet a lot of difficulty until we can get on the boat, not knowing that they jam us like sardine. 320 people into I think 16 feet. Long.
320 people?
Yeah, so we have two decks. The lower deck, of course, they jam over 100 people, and then the upper deck.
It's really like studying.
It is. We just snack to each other like this, cannot move, and of course we can. There's no bathroom. There's nothing, and then we travel like this for a couple of days.
Have food to eat?
Actually, no food.
No.
Yeah, just
how to survive?
You asked that question because you never understand what we didn't know either. It's all a surprise. No food and no drink.
No drink.
At the second or third day, they give us share each tablespoon. We open our mouth and they give 1 tablespoon of food just to quench our mouth. That's all. Of course, that's the escape. But that is not the hard point. When escaping, we were hoping that we will arrive at the destination, but we don't see the destination. We only see the vast ocean with a lot of anticipation, but nothing happened. But what had happened was the Thailand pirate. We saw a boat coming, and we were very happy because, we traveled 2-3 days, no food, and we see the boat. This is a chance. But when the boat approaching near us, and we saw people standing in the boat, and their raw face like, yeah, with all the collars and yelling, and they hold the hammers and gun and everything. They stamping up and down, and we
what is
right,
that?
yeah, right at that moment, we realized that these people are not coming to rescue us. And yeah, so by the time we realize what we are facing, they already jumped into the boat. And of course, create a lot of movement in the boat. And at that time, some people even died from shock. And they came in, this is very sad. they yank gold from people's mouth. They yank everything from the body and they rape women. Yes, and if the husband tried to save the wife, they take the husband. They either beat the husband up, kill the husband, or throw the husband on the sea. So you experience that right in front of your eyes. Yeah, and then after they ransack everything, they got it. They got what they need. They will jump to their boat and they left. So while we are still in shock and gather ourselves together, right, and gather to see who died and who lived, another boat came along. Another Thai pirate came along, and this time another one.
Oh dear!
But this time we recognized. The minute they came, we shook. We didn't. The first one we were expecting that somebody come to help us. We said, "Oh, great!" But this time we're no great.
No, please don't come.
What should we do? But we were helpless. Well, no, we were helpless. You know. So they, of course, they jump onto the boat again.
Different people.
Different boat. But this time worse because they realized they couldn't get much out of us because we already been stolen before. So this one they beat us up. They tried to torture us so that we can have hopefully to get something that we hide secretly from inside the body. They yank everything, even from the hem of our clothes, because they feel like we hide something here and then everything. So when they felt that they couldn't get anything, they started to rape and beat up people again. Then they left. So one more time we broken, helpless, with tremendous fear and desperation. And we said, what should we do? We don't know our fate anymore. So the hope, the feeling of freedom.
Hopeless.
No, the feeling of freedom is scattered. So that forget it. They're no more. Now we only think of when we want to die. Then at the night we saw a light coming in and something come very fast to us. This time we're so fearful. We cannot have. Then that is the convoy of the security, the sea security, ocean security.
Finally.
They came. Exactly. We thought they came to help us, right? And so when they approached the boat, they asked who is the captain of the boat. And the captain doesn't speak English because they are fishers. They are fishermen. So the people who can speak English come out and talk to them. And when they, you know what? They told us we're not allowed in this. We were in the border of Malaysian Sea. We're not allowed to be there. They're going to tow us back out to the ocean. Imagine that.
Oh.
Imagine that. So at that time, to be honest with you, we all like, so be it. Because we cannot run, we cannot swim, we cannot yell, we cannot call, we cannot jump, right? So we said, do whatever you want to do. So they tie our boat into the rope and they pull us. They pull, this is a high engine, they pull very long. Then I realized that they, we wake up. They are tied to the ocean. How can we go back into the shore? So we decide.
It's very cruel to pull everyone away again.
We decide to cut the rope. Can you believe that? We decide to cut the rope. So that one of the fishermen come out and try to cut this rope here, and we were so stupid. You know why? When the rope cut, our boat spin because
the speed.
You understand? Because the pull is so strong.
Yes.
So the force, when you cut off of that, it spins around and water coming in. So we had another shock. And of course at that time when the boat go like this, some people drop. So there's some more die. I tell you, if we know this happened, I don't think anybody want to escape. We didn't know, right? So we're floating on the boat for another day. And during that time, many prayer. We turn into prayer. We turn inside. Before we look outside for freedom. Now, I actually motivate everybody to look inside simply because when I was in Vietnam, I already engaged in a lot of Buddhist practice. So we raised to One Tree Yin Bodhisattva a lot. We pray like this.
How Who are you that time?
At that time, about 32 years old, yeah. And I had a near-death experience during that. Actually, this is my second death experience. The first one when I was 2 years old. But let's talk about this one. So I had a near-death experience that's incredible. That I saw the silver cord took off from here and go back up, and it spins so fast that I watched it spinning like this, and I said, "Oh my God!" When I say, "Oh my God," I'm back. So everything happened just like that. I saw 1 trillion bodhisattvas, and that's how we inched our boat back into the shore. And how do we know we're back in the shore? We see from the very far the side of the little bird. Do you understand? Because you're not experienced out in the ocean. When you're far in the ocean, you see nothing, even one life. But the minute we see one little speck of black in the sky, that brought us tremendous hope. We are close to the shore. And then slowly we see more little, this black spot become bigger. It become a bird. And then we see more little line of dark in the other horizon, the island. You understand? And we hold hope.
Yes.
Then suddenly, even we are hungry, we thirst like this, suddenly hope arises. Hope. You know, that's why, you know, doing the boat, right? A tremendous lesson for me. I don't know how people feel, but for me, the body is a magnificent machine that can survive in any extremes. And then that's number one. Number two, our spirit is so strong that even we collapse into a very deep of despair. But then when we see a little hope, immediately that's revived. And we say, they're alive, they're hope. We have a chance. I will look at that. So now we begin to talk each other to make plan. What should we do? Because we know that if we don't quickly, well, we know that we shouldn't be naive anymore to get somebody help. Yes. There's no help. Nobody will help us. We need to take an action. So we learn that as well. So we make the plan just for a few strong people. The rest are children and old people and sick people. They just basically cannot even help themselves. And we so they cannot add any.
Yes.
So we a group of 5, 6, that the head of the group, that strong and revive ourselves and put together a plan. So we said, okay, this time when we see it, we come closer, we will not let them catch us, but we will jump to the ocean. Okay, so I really said, okay, let's do that.
哇，观众朋友们，听了 Dr. Kenny 所讲的，感觉到是不是哇深入其境？其实我们身在新加坡，是不是应该感恩呢？我们有一个安全、有自由行动、自由言论的一个国度，我们真的是要感恩我们所得到的福气。在这个国家里面，还有很多人，别的国家、别的国度，还有很多人是没有这些自由言论、自由行动的。我们真的要感恩我们所得到的一切，珍惜我们所得到的一切。要知道下一集 Dr. Kim Lee 会讲些什么呢？请收看《心灵之约》。